Welcome back here to Blackjack Stewart Arena. Just 15 minutes into the left here in the first. The officials had a mind of the meetings of the minds, and they've decided that close encounter in behind Jordan McGinnis was in fact a goal. So we have a 1-0 hockey game. We do apologize for the technical difficulty. Bit of a technical issue. We had to reset, but we're back live here. Thank you for joining us here on Amateur Sports TV and the Pilot Mound Hockey TV network. On all of our social media pages, your source for amateur sports here in Manitoba. Puck gets dumped in, and there's chased by Jackson Martin. Martin tried to come up. He decided things were better to pass it along to the sidewall, and they're now going back and forth along the far wall. Up it comes to Pilot Mountain. They intercept it, and it's a goal. A great shot by Garrett Elder on the screen provided by Brett Tatarin. Martin was trying to look for an access pass out of the zone on the breakup, but it gets intercepted by Elder, and Elder uses Tatarin in front, and Colby Bear for the interception and the screen. We've got a 1-1 hockey game between the Buffalo and the Edge School for athletes. Cho and Tatarin taking the face-off here. 14:10 left in the first. Puck is intercepted there by Pilot Mountain. Here comes a shot, and it's a save made by Forrester as he holds up the glove and gobbles up the rebound. Forrester has to return to form here to make sure he keeps it a 1-1 hockey game. That shot coming from the slot. A great looking shot, just able to hold on to the rebound, and without interruption or a second chance, face off to the right. It's won there by Pilot Mountain, and it gets into the neutral zone and dumped into the Pilot Mountain territory. McGinnis plays with it for a little bit, decides to let it go to the near wall here. The Edge controlling a quick pass out in front. McGinnis with the save, and the rebound gets brought out to the blue line. Pilot Mountain entering the zone. Forrester with the paddle save, and it stays down low. Puck comes to Bull. Bull takes the shot, and it's rebound deflected in front, and then steered away by Edge. Edge able to carry it through the front into the neutral zone. It gets to the sidewall, and that's none further, and dumped back into the neutral zone by Pilot Mountain. They go D to D, and Kapka gets the puck, and we have a whistle. We'll see what the call is here. Looks like it might be a penalty call along the close wall. I do apologize for the vision. It'll be an interference call against the Edge School for Athletes. So it'll be our first power play for the Pilot Mountain Buffalo as the big line of Tatarin, Elder, and Bear get out there for the first part of it. Gets won there by Pilot Mountain. To the blue line it comes, none further. And then it finally gets shot down, and Coffin has to go and retrieve the puck and start the warm-up, or start the breakout. 1:40 left here in the first, in the power play. Pilot Mountain gains the zone. It's Bear. Bear's able to get it along the blue line. He's looking for an outlet. Can't find one just yet. Holds on to it, gets it back to the point to Uritt. Uritt looks across ice, finds Bear through the seam. Gets the shot off, and it gets deflected high. Coffin at the top gets the rebound, shot off, and it gets deflected wide. Kept along the sidewall here by Elder. Elder goes down to Tyne and Uritt. Uritt tries to go up to the point, but it's between Coffin and Bear. 1 minute left here in the power play for the Herd. Comes cross ice to Elder, a hard pass. Goes back to Tatarin. Tatarin looks across to Larkins. Larkins takes it off the skate. Larkins looking to set up, and Bull just unable to keep it in the zone. And he blows a tire at the blue line. McGinnis out of the zone. He's floating out of mid-water. He gets stopped there. Rebound. And it's held there by Jordy McGinnis. He says, I got to set this back up. 36 seconds left here in the power play. best scoring chance so far by Edge on that breakup play against the Herd. Just not really mustering up any good shots. A lot of perimeter passing, just not enough stuff directed to the front of the net. Face-off is taken by Holland. He wins it, gets it back below the goal line. And set up for the breakout is the Pilot Mound Buffalo. Holland able to get into the sidewall, goes back to the point. Comes across for Ewert. Shot on, and it's deflected wide by Forrester. Able to get the stick on it and steer the rebound aside. There's Falkovich below the goal line, spinning back and forth. Throws it back to McKee. McKee up to the point to go across to Ewert. Great touch pass. Gets deflected in front, and the rebound is blocked and stopped. A quick whistle before we could see that puck go in the net. Forrester's able to make that first save. We get back to 5-on-5 hockey. Just under 11 to go here in the first. 0 for 1 on the power play are the Buffalo. Couple of shots there at the end by the 10, 11, 12 line. McDonald, Kalujic, and Paul out there right now for the Herd. Face-off is won, and it comes out just inside the blue line. Cho retrieves it and gets it back to Wazer. Wazer up in the air. It goes off the deflection. They try to get out of the zone, and they do. Cho gets it past Arthurson. Arthurson has to retrieve. Gets it around the goal line to the far boards. There is Arthurson breaking up the play with Cho. Him and Cho are going at it pretty hard. He gets all the way to the point. Kapka gets in the way of McDonald. No interference call there. And gets a little bit of help from Wazer. Wazer loses the puck along the close boards here to McDonald. McDonald gets behind the net with the goal with the puck. Gets it up to the D-man. Ewert back to McDonald. McDonald throws it down low to Paul. Paul goes below the net. Tries to set up in Gretzky's office. Couple of dipsy doodles, gets a shot off, and Forrester is there to make the save without a rebound yet again, gobbling it up in the pads. Great setup by both Paul and McDonald, knowing where each other were on the ice there, and Paul pulls a little dipsy-do, if you will, to get it in front of the net and gets a shot off quickly. Forrester equal to the test. Holland wins the face-off draw, but he loses it to the Edge. Edge, big hit there by Bull. Not giving him the space along the boards. Larkins retrieves the loose puck, gets it up to Eli Delp. Delp can't get it past the blue line. It gets sent back in by Munns. Munns throws it in front, and it gets deflected there. Kapka able to hold on to the puck and get it down deep. There is Tessier. Tessier out front, right out in front, on the stick of Munns, but just can't get the shot off. Wacer has a bit of an issue here on the blue line. Gets it down low to the midline. There is Tessier, but he gets checked there by Delp, and Delp gets muscled off the puck by Sufa. Wacer gets it across ice to Kapka. Kapka looking for some space. He finds a bit of room. Gets across the blue, takes a shot, and it goes wide on the blocker side of McGinnis. And go high off the glass. Wacer able to retrieve it into his own end, where they'll see no icing call. Tatarin easily takes that space away from number 7, high sticks. And the play is continued on as it's touched by the opposing team. Tatarin fighting with the loose puck, asking to move the puck. Him and Elder are battling 3 Edge players, and Edge is able to get it out. Comes up to Kapka. Kapka throws it high in the sky. Right on net to McGinnis. McGinnis steers it to Coffin. Coffin goes behind the net to Ewert. Ewert, great touch pass back and forth. Great passing here by the Herd. Tatarin in the zone, looks for the tip to Elder, just can't get the tip to the far post. Bear gets muscled off the puck, couple of sticks, it gets kept playing. D to D it goes. Ewert has to circle back in his own end. Goes behind the net, skates with the puck up, gets muscled off there a bit by Ostrowski. To the front of the net it comes, it goes right through the skates of Cho, and to the close boards it comes. Bear gets it up to Tatarin. We've got a 3-on-2 forming real quick. Just out of the reach as Callahazen is able to get the loose puck. Now we have 2-on-1, and he puts his own teammate offside. Just unable to get the flashbacks of 3rd and 4th gear. And we have a stoppage and play on the icing. 7:54 left in the first. some decent end-to-end action here in Blackjack Stewart Arena. We'd like to thank the Boulay Brothers Concrete out of Somerset, Manitoba, www.bbcl for all your concrete needs. The Boulay Bros Concrete Group. Pilot Mound working some D-to-D passing. Getting it through the neutral zone is Ewart. Ewart gets cross ice over to McKee. McKee puts the brakes on, throws it down deep to Holland. Holland has to put the wheels on it. He's unable to get to the loose puck. Thomas, Holland, Falkovich, back to Ewart it comes. Gets deflected by Patrick. Across the net it comes, and it goes high off the glass and around the boards to Ewart. Ewart keeps it in for a second, throws it down deep. There is Falkovich and Holland on the close boards. Getting back to Ewart. Deflected just wide by McKee. Active stick in front of the net. Pass is deflected by Patrick, and it's kept in there by Bull and covered by Forrester for the whistle. Bit of a broken play there by the Buffalo. They got a shot on net, and there is the netminder, William Forrester, who hails from Calgary, Alberta, very close to the school. A lot of these players are within Calgary and about 100 kilometers in and around the city there. This school just outside of Calgary. Face-off is won by Edge. Goes reverse there to Kapka, not ready for the pass. Thrown down deep to Kalujic. Kalujic and McDonald making some muscle there against Cho and Kapka. Kapka comes with the loose puck. Denroche gets the loose puck, but not any farther it goes. Kalujic and Denroche fighting for the loose puck. Kalujic blows a tire. And it's just outside the zone. And it's brought in front. Now it's delayed offside. Cleared up. Both Edge players get mixed up right in front of the net. And that is McDonald able to get the loose puck. Paul has the puck along the half wall. Gets it to the blue line and it comes out. Here comes Edge. Ostrowski just loses the puck. He was thinking of going forward with the puck on the one player without the name on the back of his jersey, but we know that he's the new addition to the Edge school. Fitting in very well with the squad. Good size, good speed. There's Eli Delp moving his way through the center of the slot. Unable to get a shot off. Puck comes down with the speed and the will. Around the boards came Jonas Sufa. Unable to get a pass on the tape into the slot. Waster has to retrieve down below his own net, cuts in front of his net dangerously, gets bodied by a couple of players. Delp able to get the loose puck, throws it back to his defenseman. Hansen unable to get it in deep, and Tessier throws it to his defenseman. Intercepted there by McKee. Couple of broken passes here. Just not able to get some momentum as either team is. We're seeing a lot of play in the neutral zone. Broken passes, incomplete passes. Tatarin able to get the puck back to Ewart. Ewart using his silky smooth skate and gets a shot off, high off the glass. And it goes above Forrester. Right in front, gets deflected Bear before Bear can get a loose puck on it. Arthurson cross ice to Bear. Bear gets it up. And it is an offside call as Bear stick handled across the blue line. Put his players offside, stick handled back in, and we have a stoppage in play. 4:47 here left in the first. Theo Tutkaluk, thanks for joining us here on ASTV and the Pilot Mound Hockey TV Network and all our social media feeds. Welcome back to Blackjack Stewart Arena. Larkins able to get the puck up to the red line and none farther. Tatarin grabbing the loose puck, throws it to Bear. He then decides to follow. Bear unable to get a pass across the ice, gets thrown right in front of Forrester to the close wall it comes. Ostrowski gets into Coffin. Him and Coffin battle along the half wall. Gets brought back to the defense but intercepted by Colby Bear. Colby Bear with two, Elder and Bear. They dump it in. Forrester unable to control it there. Bear grabs the loose puck, comes to the side wall here on the half wall. Gets it down low to Elder. Elder battling there with Kapka. Kapka able to get some help from his counterpart in Hugo. Hugo tried to go up the half wall, unable to get it. And we're seeing Callahazen on the sidewall here for Edge, able to get it to the blue line and none farther as Holland and Cho battle, and the puck gets thrown behind Forrester. Gets kicked up to Bull. Bull takes a shot and it gets deflected before it gets to Forrester out to neutral zone ice. And there is Tynan Ewert throwing it up to Bear. Bear's been on the ice for quite some time. Looks for the shot, sails it wide on the blocker side. Kept in by Bull. Bull throws it in deep. And it's unable to be kept in by Bull. Puck goes all the way down. Thomas getting the legs going, puts on the body, pins the Pilot Mound down low as he waits for reinforcements and gets it. Comes to the point, shot on net. Bit of an umbrella looper shot. And it's wide of the net. Falkovich battling along the blue line. Couple of bodies getting together and some fists are thrown up. And we're going to see a couple of penalties thrown here by the head official with 2:53 left in the first. Right along the wall here is Racer, Thomas, Holland, Falkovich. A little more of a discussion about laundry soap and more fisticuffs as the helmet came loose for Thomas. Looks like him and Falkovich will be sent off for coincidental roughing calls. 2 minutes each. Looks like we will stick with 5-on-5 hockey here to end off the first period. A little bit of shame in there, but a little bit of motion. Last couple minutes, we saw both teams kind of discouraged with the play. Looking forward to making some changes. Are some of these players a little more effort, more consistency, if you will. Edge being thrown out of the draw. There's Patrick. Face-off is won by Pilot Mound. Tynan Ewert blows a wheel. Comes right out in front, and McGinnis just stays big enough to make sure that puck goes wide. Elder unable to get it past the blue line on. Unable to reach for it, and Bear gets the loose puck and throws it up in the air where Elder gives chase. Elder faced by Denroche up to Tatarin. Tatarin just unable to get that puck on his stick fast enough for a shot. Elder and Patrick get mixed up. Tatarin, and we get another whistle here for a tripping call as Garrett Elder sticks out the knee a little bit and takes Patrick down. So now we will have a power play for the Edge School for Athletes with 2:22 left here in the first. So we'll see the power play for the first time for the Maroon squad. Joe's taking the draw, gets it back to the red line where Kapka keeps it in, blue line where Kapka keeps it in. Kapka looking for some lanes, has Martin on the high slot, but it gets deflected by Holland. Holland puts on the Jets, gets to the loose puck. 2-on-1 forming here, and great deflection by Kapka to steer it aside. Forrester takes that right in the middle section and will stop for a whistle. So I don't know why we have both penalties on the board, but the Quincy's are 142, the 5-on-4 is 151, and we're going to throw a 2-minute on there just for giggles to make sure that I'm staying on my toes this early morning here in Pilot Mound, Manitoba. Old Man Winter decided to come around and say good morning. Minus 16 after a high of +2 yesterday, so a little bit of the temperature change. You know the rink is a little chilly when you can see your breath. Yep, I can see my breath. It's still there. Producer's trying to do the hokey pokey. Going to tell him to do the chicken dance here pretty soon because the upper body's got to stay warm as well. We got a bit of a figuring out the clock here with the head linesman and trying to make sure we got all the times right. There, we're getting rid of all the penalties now. There's nothing on the board, just a score, a 1-1 hockey game. I was approached by a couple of parents last night after the game and this morning, thanking me for the history lesson here in Pilot Mound, Manitoba. Part 2 will come in the third period. Just remind me later on. We'll tell you why exactly the reason the town moved from the 2 Pilot Mounds. Face-off is won, and Kapka has it below the goal line, looking for a setup here. It looks like we have McKee and Holland on for the penalty kill. Bull and Ewert on the back end for the Herd. Puck goes and squirts down low. Looks for a pass to Kapka at the point. Look to wound up, decides otherwise. Waser Crawling across the blue line, takes a shot off, and it skins off the post and wide. McGinnis had no clue where that was. Thankfully hit the side of the post and out of down the ice it comes. Racer with Ostrowski. Callahazen, Kapka drops it for Ostrowski. Ostrowski has some room, takes it wide on Larkins. Larkins watch them go around the goal line. Down low it goes. It's on the sidewall now, back to Ostrowski. Ostrowski goes back down low to the sidewall to Kapka. Ostrowski gets the puck to Taran, putting on the sticks. Unable to get it by him through the seam. It comes, quick shot. High off the glass and wide. Puck is loose here along the boards. Two boys battling hard as we have Kapka and Coffin. Shot just off the side post here on the close post. Deflected out to the neutral zone, and we will get a break from the offensive action. Colby Bear able to put the steps on it. And then it gets sent all the way down here. Kapka, or Racer, gets chased by Colby Bear. This will about do it for the power play. 0 for 1 are both teams. Just unable to get out of the zone as Kapka looks like he's skating around and getting a little bit lost. Deep pass sent up high in the air to Tessier, but both Ewert and Tessier unable to get to that puck. With 11 seconds left here in the period, we'll have one more chance for an offensive faceoff for the Buffalo. We have Colby Bear, Holland and McKee out for the Herd. Perhaps one last shot here for Colby Bear to get it above Forrester, who outside of that lone goal has played very strong here for the first period for the team in maroon. Face-off is won, thrown back. Bear intercepts it, has a couple seconds to throw it in front, and it gets deflected there by Edge, and Patrick gets it out into the neutral zone, and we have the buzzer for the first period. It's 1-1 hockey game here at Blackjack Stewart Arena. We'll have 5-on-5 action here after 20. 1-1. We'll see you for the beginning of the second period.
At Collins Hotel, we have you and your family's comfort in mind. Relax in one of our 16 suites featuring king or queen size beds and 36-inch TVs. Suites also include a mini fridge and other kitchen appliances to make your stay as comfortable as possible. During your stay in Pilot Mound, visit Weiser's Restaurant, our attached family-friendly restaurant and bar. It is the perfect location to host group meals, dine with the family, or unwind after a hockey game. Come in and meet our friendly staff offering daily specials on food and drinks, Wing Night Wednesdays, Buffet Fridays, and multiple TVs to watch the game. Weiser's is the place to be.
Action between the Edge School for Athletes and the Pilot Mound Hockey Academy Buffalo. Shot 16-6 in favor of the team in white, the Herd. Sang-Pyo Cho getting the lone goal for the Edge School for Athletes. It was a goal that was first not called, but then the meeting of the minds prevailed at the final, the last stoppage after the play. And then that goal was then met up by Garrett Elder with a great shot off the half wall to tie that game up later in the first. Kapka getting chased by Falkovich. Falkovich able to get the loose puck and keep it in the blue. He goes back in. Holland gives chase there, a little bit of body. They got the fast little Spitfires out there for this first shift in the second. Not a very quick start for the Buffalo. They probably expected to come out of the gates a little bit faster, and Coach Rich looking for that energy from this line right here as they're bumping and grinding and twisting and twirling. Down low as they get the puck down deep. Kept in. Bull takes the shot, and it goes off the blocker and out of play. Forrester able to get the puck off the waffle board and behind the net. So a little more energy coming out from the Herd in that line. The big boys now into Taran, Bear, and Elder with the puck to the right of Forrester. I just realized Forrester is the if you want to call it the goofy positioning net. He's got the glove on the right hand, kind of like myself. And Grant Fuhrer, for those of you who like the Oilers back in the 80s and 90s, Grant Fuhrer was always one of those great goaltenders that was a little bit ambidextrous in that sense. Here comes Mashenko, my apologies, on the partial breakaway. And he got checked just before he's able to get a shot off on Jordan McGinnis. Puck goes down deep. And there is Elder, who goes just inside the zone before Colby Bear is able to escape. And we get an offside call, 18:45 in the second. Some of the sponsors for the weekend, we'd like to thank, first off, #Thank the Stripes for all the officials and the work they do here in Hockey for Manitoba. Terrico, Dokes Bulk Fuels, GME Valley Equipment, Pivot Source Irrigation. We'll get to the rest of you as this game goes on. Bull at the red line has the puck shot into Kalujic's pads. It goes inside. We have a delayed offside against Edge as On gets trapped inside the blue. Puck comes up to Paul. Paul gets in the zone, gets a shot off, goes between the legs and deflects wide of the net. Kapka going down low. Quickly turns around, looking for some open space. Gets it to On. On gets it deflected and goes, no icing will be the call. McGinnis coming down. He throws it back to this close wall here. We do apologize for not having the proper visibility for that close wall. On carries it off, gets it to Ostrowski. Ostrowski gets checked there by Uritt and pinned along the boards. McDonald can't get it out. Captain takes the shot and it goes wide. Munns holds it on the side wall here, throws it below the net, where Cho leaves it for Ostrowski. Ostrowski battling there with Uritt, and the puck is going to be held there for a sec. Uritt's able to get the puck loose. He gets checked. It gets deflected off Bull. Bull battling there along the boards. Ashton Paul gives a little bit of help. Has to be careful because that puck was deflected by Kapka, and it's sent back into Pilot Mound territory. Uritt gets to the half wall, none farther. Gets the loose puck, does a quick turn and burn. Gets it to McDonald. McDonald can't get it out of the zone. And Edge has the Pilot Mound team succumbed down low here. And finally McDonald's able to get into the open ice of the neutral zone. Throws it into the zone. There'll be no icing as McDonald and Martin battle for the puck below the goal line. Martin able to get the loose puck. He looks for the breakout pass to the half wall. Gets it up between a couple of sticks and through the neutral zone. Again, no icing will be the call right on Jordan McGinnis. Coffin gets it up to the half wall to Delp. Delp throws it in deep. No icing again. Starting to see some dump and chase action by both teams. That second period with the long changes, you got to be careful. Making sure you stay on the right side of defense when you make those changes. Hansen gets muscled in there. Down low, and the puck gets into the neutral zone. It'll be deflected, so there'll be no icing call yet again. Larkins and Coffin retreating back in their zone. Larkins, great pass to Hansen, just unable to keep it on the stick. It goes across Hugo. Hugo gets it to cross to Denroche. Denroche gets it into the zone and dumps it in yet again. McGinnis out of the zone quickly. Goes right across. Good pass, good play by Bear to hold on to that puck. Denroche keeps it in on the blue line, and then he circles outside into the neutral zone, and they'll dump it back in. McGinnis able to keep the puck there, throws it to Bear. He's got a bit of open ice there. Errant pass over to Falkovich. He has to turn around and retreat back into his own end. Falkovich up to Hansen. Hansen gets it up to Bear. Bear able to get into the Zen one-on-one. He stops, puts the brakes, waits for reinforcements. Able to hold on to the puck for a couple more seconds, but there is Cho, who gets the puck up to his forward counterparts in Tessier. Tessier up to Cho, goes across ice, and it's deflected and stopped by Falkovich. Falkovich goes in deep. He's got Holland, McKee, and McKee able to bump in a little bit, exchanging some paint, if you will, down low in the corner. And there is Falkovich working with McKee. Ostrowski holding the puck for Edge. He's starting to get a little help from Cho. It comes loose to Pilot Mound, up front to Holland. Holland throws it back to Arthurson, but he's not home. And the puck gets sent down low into the herd. And just over 14:30 left here in the second period. Blackjack Stewart Arena here. Pilot Mound versus the Edge School for Athletes. Game 2 on the weekend of this flex game package of Canadian Secondary School Hockey League. Ostrowski sends it back into his own end. He gets the return pass, able to gain some speed through the neutral zone. He carries it in, leaves it just on the blue line, but out of the reach of Kapka. We have a delayed offside here as there's an exchange, and Mishenko takes the last player off the ice to get fresh tires. Holland has to turn back into his own end. Just not a really smart pass, passing it behind him. But he's able to get it up to Paul. Paul gets it into the zone. Wacer curls around, cuts again in front of his net very dangerously, and it gets out to the neutral zone. Edge throws it in deep, and there is Patrick. Patrick's able to get a bit of speed. Throws it in front, but there is Bull to intercept the pass, as it was Cole Thomas waiting for the pass from Patrick. Bull with the loose puck, gets it to the half wall. Thomas able to hold on to it and gets it to the point. Wacer has to throw it back in. Again, we'll have a delayed offside as they touch up. To the sidewall it goes. Long lead pass over to Ashton Paul, gets a one-on-one. Carries it to the outside, gets a shot off, and it goes wide of Forrester. Comes all the way around the boards to the close boards. Larkins trying to keep it in the zone. McDonald and Larkins playing with the puck. Bull gets it across to Paul. Paul gets a shot on, and Forrester makes the save. Lead pass to Ostrowski. He's able to get it, and it will be an icing call. A smart play to look for Ostrowski, who was behind the defense pairing for the herd, just a little bit out of his reach, and will get a face-off deep to the left of the netminder. William Forrester, who hasn't been very busy in the second period. We still have a 1-1 hockey game here versus the Pilot Mound Hockey Academy and the Cole School for Edge School for Athletes. A delayed penalty here against Pilot Mound. It looks like it will be a boarding call, 2 minutes or less, as Garrett Elder pushed a little more vehemently, a little more viciously into the boards. Unexpected, a bit of a sideline position. But the face-off will now come all the way down into Pilot Mound territory. We'll see the power play for the Edge School one more time. They went 0 for 1 in that first period. Face-off is brought to the boards, where it is kept in by Edge and then finally thrown down by Brett Tatarin. Tatarin and Bear are your penalty killers for the first part of this power play. Edge looking for a breakout. They decide to skate through it. Bit of confusion there between Mishenko and Martin. Tatarin's able to get the loose puck. Get it back to Tynan Ewart. Ewart looking for some reinforcements. Gets it across to Colby Bear. He loses the puck right at the red line. And the Edge school able to gather the loose puck and look for a breakout. Through the neutral zone is Cho. Cho gets it off his puck. Off his stick, sorry. He's able to get it. Down low, Tessier. Down back to Cho. Tessier and Cho playing a give and go. Off the sidewall. Shot just goes wide on McGinnis. Maybe a high slot pass looking for a deflection. Cho gets it to Tessier. Tessier up the half wall. He comes to the blue line. He gets checked by Bear and has to be forced into the neutral zone and have to relocate and organize again. Kapka retreats again over to Ostrowski. Ostrowski gets it up to Wacer. Wacer goes across to Cho. It goes between the skates and the stick and gets sent through the neutral ice. 40 seconds left in this power play. Not much really going right for the Edge as they enter the zone here. Ostrowski gets it past, gets checked off the puck by Bull. A great defensive play by Coffin and Bull, and they're able to get it off for a change. 20 seconds left here in the man advantage. Edge has enough time for one more rush before they go back to 5-on-5 hockey. Thomas dipsy doodles around Larkins, gets help from McKee. McKee tries to get it up through Patrick. Patrick holds on to the loose puck, gets it to Callahazen. Callahazen gets it up to the blue line, goes across to Kapka. Kapka look for a shot right into the shins of Jace Larkins. Larkins loses the little Thomas. Thomas goes to below, gets the return pass between him and his skates. Thomas working on the sidewall, gets by one defender, can't get by the second defender, comes all the way out front. Kapka just can't keep it in, gets deflected, and there is Falkovich, the speedster, checking Wacer off the puck, but there's Adam Kapka yet again bailing out his fellow defenseman. Kept in the zone by Falkovich, and it gets dumped into the far wall to Wacer. 10:04 left here in the second period. Halfway gone through this second match between the Edge School for Athletes and the Pilot Mound Hockey Academy. 1-1 is our score. So far we've seen a second period that's been lackluster at best, with very little momentum by either team being built. Could be perhaps that each team has a game plan that's a little more effective after playing last night's game. 4-0 win for the Herd. Face-off is won by Edge. Hugo goes cross ice, gets deflected in, thrown in by Tessier. Tessier and McGinnis is able to stop it there. Gets it to Coffin. Coffin, it gets all the way squirted up into the Edge zone. D to D goes Edge. Hugo has to turn quickly, gets a little bit of a push from Tatarin. Tatarin gets the loose puck. Him and Elder have the loose puck in the close wall. Hugo gets pushed the area to get. And Edge is able to skate out 2-on-2. Tessier and Sufa. Inside, outside pass, shot, save made by McGinnis. And the rebound gets quickly cleared away by the forwards. Colby's got to maintain possession. Gets it across to Tatarin. Tatarin across to Elder, but no shot is available as Tessier intercepts that pass. Goes across below Forrester up to Sufa. Sufa can't get it past Tatarin. Shot on, and the rebound cleared away. Offside, delayed offside. Now we'll get all touched up. We'll get a couple of fresh reinforcements for the Herd as the puck comes out through the neutral zone past Ewart. There'll be no icing as it does not reach the goal line. Ewart goes cross ice up high. Be a high stick, but it'll be negated as it's touched by the Edge defender. Edge goes 2-on-2 here. Tessier with the shot, and a great glove save by Jordy McGinnis, who covers up and holds on for the whistle. A couple of shots there on McGinnis in the last minute there had to be equal to the test to maintain the 1-1 hockey game. I'd like to thank Pilot Mound Pharmacy and City Health and Flowers for sponsoring today's game as well. Double Diamond Farm Supply and WPHA Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning from the boys at Wazlowski. Thank you very much for all your help this weekend. These flex games between the Pilot Mound Hockey Academy and the Edge School for Athletes. The Herd gets it, able to keep the puck in. Ewart gets bailed out for a second, but it gets deflected down by On, and On gives chase to the loose puck. Bull Sends it to the middle of the ice where there's a couple of maroon jerseys. Cho gets the loose puck and it gets deflected off Bull's skate to the boards. Comes it close to the sidewall here for McKee. McKee, a little bit of room, gets it up in the air. Throws it to Falkovich. Falkovich able to get just up to Kapka. Him and Kapka do a couple of battles there along the boards. And there's Holland with a quick shot, deflected over off the glass, and still stays in. Hewitt throws it in deep for McKee. McKee doing battle there with Martin. Martin and McKee going battle back and forth. It's kept in. Tatarin gets the shot off. It hits the shin pad before it reaches the net. Mishenko going across around the blue line. Gets checked there by Hansen. And a body check by Tatarin. Puck is still inside the zone. Hansen gets it in deep and gives chase. Unable to get a change is Edge. Good body check by Martin as Hansen takes a bit of a spill there. A couple of good bodies there going back and forth. Good size. Gets dumped in deep. Hansen and Martin are going to do battle here one more time. Hansen elects to throw it back into the zone. Delp loses it off the stick right to Bull. Bull gets a shot deflected and a save made by Forrester with the left pad. Shot on, goes wide, looking for the tip from Hansen. Hansen throws it in to Kapka. Kapka and Delp doing some battling down low, and Edge is able to find a seam and start skating with the puck through the neutral zone. Kapka goes inside out, but a great body work done by the defenseman. It's kept in for a second. Wacer has to return and retreat down low into the neutral zone. He gets checked there at the red line. Tatarin trying to get the puck from Hansen. Hansen able to get it to the far wall. Here comes Edge. Callahazen gets into the zone. Shot goes off the side of the net and behind the goal line it goes. Up to Hansen. Hansen has to be quick. He gets checked there by Wacer and takes a bit of a spill. Good body check by Wacer as he's kept inside the blue. Puck is kept down low inside Buffalo territory. Bodies are on the close wall. We do apologize for the sight lines here along the close wall. We will keep you informed on what's going down. Puck is on the sidewall. Couple of battles. Gets across to Patrick. Throws it to Wacer. Wacer again has to retreat again into the neutral zone. And the Edge school is going to get some fresh legs. 5:20 here left in the second period. Ill-advised drop pass one-on-one to Paul. Paul skates it out, but there is the speedy Thomas helping out his defenseman Wacer, who was getting inside-outside by Paul. Wacer puts on the brakes, turns up, able to get it up to Thomas outside of his reach. Ewert skating back, looking for an open lane and finds McDonald up to Kalujic. He gets intercepted by the pass at the red line. And McGinnis holds a whistle. Nobody was really in front of him. He probably could have let it go. But nonetheless, 4:52 left here in the second period. I'd like to thank the Sentinel Courier. Been around for 128 years, over that, 130 years now. SentinelCourier.com. Great little publication here in the southwest part of Manitoba. Puck comes to Denrose. She's able to keep it in the blue, but now he has to retreat. And a delayed offside for the Edge school. Ewert goes below the goal line, getting chased there by Ostrowski. Has a bit of room, gets it up to Paul. Paul skates inside the blue line, takes a shot, and just sails it wide on the glove side of Forrester. Gets checked there is Ewert. Ewert gets bailed out by Arthurson. Good job following up and backing his fellow defenseman up there as Ewert was pinching in. Edge sends it in deep. Ewert has the loose puck below the goal line. Up to the sidewall. And into the neutral zone. We'll see some changes here. Falkovich puts on the Jets. Up to Holland. And Holland and Falkovich almost had a quick chance there in front of Forrester. Unable to keep it in the zone. Edge is able to get it up. One-on-one is Cho. Puts himself offside for a second. Ewert once again using his speed through the neutral zone, and it's covered there by Forrester with 3:33 left in the second period. Head official got muscled and tuggled up with one of the defensemen there with the Pilot Mound off the screen. They're both okay. Face off to the right of Forrester, one there by Tatarin, and it comes out of the zone. Coffin able to keep it in. Larkins throws it in deep. Edge looking for a seam. They find a bit of a Olay pass to Wacer. Wacer gets it in. He gets challenged by the other 7. Coffin right on to the front of the net. McGinnis has to be careful with his stick. Goes sent cross ice pass to Elder. Elder gets it up to Bear. Bear just unable to hold on to it. And Wacer does a quick turn. Gets away with a hook and a shot. Does not get all the way to the keeper as it's blocked by the defenseman. Coffin back and forth to Larkins. Larkins gets it up to Elder. Elder gets challenged there right on the blue. Bear gets the loose puck here on the red line, and he dumps it in. Just over 2:30 left here in the second period. Down low is the play. Right out to Bear it comes, and he gets hooked just as he's about to get the shot off. 2-on-2 for Edge. Munns gets the puck in front, throws it back to the corner to Kapka. It's down low for Edge. They're able to go between the skates. In front it comes McGinnis with the save, and it gets cleared away. Just a little bit of masse as everybody just stopped waiting for the puck on the delayed icing, and nobody wanted to give any type of rhyme or reason to get to that loose puck. So the officials decided to wave it off. Start playing, boys. We still got a hockey game to play. Just under 2 to go here. Edge loses the puck right in front. It comes and it goes right through the skates of McKee and Holland. Unable to get it. Holland low throws a hit there to Ostrowski. Up it comes to Patrick. Patrick goes inside out and taken out there by the body by Coffin, I believe it is. Bit of a scrum ensues. 2-on-2. Gets thrown up in the air. This might have a bit more body to the flex. And now they realize they got to put some effort into it. And the icing is called. Our cameraman made sure to get that one for you as well. He thought the last one was going to be an icing too, because everybody literally just stopped. It's like everybody was stuck in concrete right at the red line, and the officials were like, no, guys, we got to get to this. 1:19 left in the second. Face off to the left of Jordy McGinnis, who's been the less busy of the 2 goalies. However, in the second period, it's been fairly even with probably similar shots. We'll get the shot total for you after the second. Bull goes below the goal line, gets it to the sidewall. It gets thrown up to Holland. Holland throws it off the glass and up to the neutral zone. Gets thrown back in deep. Patrick gives chase. Has Bull. Bull's able to evade one player, but not the second. Tatarin throws it around the ice to Elder. Elder muscles up with the defenseman. Thomas keeps it in. It gets steered aside by McGinnis out of harm's way. Holland here playing on the wing. Up with Elder and Tatarin. A little bit of a mixing of the match lines here for McConnell, looking for a little bit of a jolt, if you will, at the end of the second here into the third. Puck comes and hits the official right in the midsection. Ewert able to get it in and throw it in deep. 25 left on the second. Puck comes to the side wall for Edge. One last chance for a rush here is Mishenko. Mishenko gets checked on the side wall. Tatarin unable to get it in to past the blue line. It'll go across ice to Garrett Elder. A couple seconds left. Thomas keeps it in. Elder. And that'll do it for the second period as the score remains 1-1 after 40 minutes. The tempers and the emotions might be getting a little heated up for this 30 minutes and 40 minutes. We might see a pretty good tilt. Good strong action by both teams. We'll be right back for the third period here on Amateur Sports TV and Pilot Hockey Television Network. Back here, third period action. The final period, the final stanza of this flex game weekend between the Edge School for Athletes and your Pilot Mound Hockey Academy Buffalo. I'm Theo Tutkaluk. Thanks for joining me here. Wherever you're joining us on any of our social media feeds, Facebook, YouTube. Would love to say hi to everyone in Alberta watching, as well as those watching up north as well, because we have quite a large amount of players from the Paw, Rankin Inlet, just to name a couple. First half minute here gone already. We had a delayed offside for Edge, giving a lot of room for the Buffalo to get out of the zone. One pass gets it right back to Hugo. Hugo throws it up the boards to Bull. Bull then throws it deep, and we'll get a touch for the offside. Bear giving chase to Kapka. Up to the half wall. It comes big, high pass, taking it off the shin is Ostrowski. Ostrowski losing the puck to Colby Bear. Colby Bear gets into the zone to Elder, off his skates. Shot just goes wide of Forster's glove hand, and it gets intercepted by Bear. Bear has a look, throws it in deep, and goes for a change. First minute done here. There is Den Roche up to Mashenko. Mashenko throws it in off the glass. We're going to see some dump and chase here, as the legs and the endurance will be tested by both teams in this sixth period in the last probably 16 hours. It's been a quick turnaround for both teams here, having the first game removed from a 1 o'clock start to a 5 o'clock start. Puck is down low for Edge. They have control over it. Patrick gets it to the point to Denroche. Denroche gets a shot on, goes wide of McGinnis. And there is Falkovich giving chase to the loose puck. He gets it to the blue line, none farther. And it goes across to the far wall to Coffin. Coffin sends it off the glass, gets outside the blue line, and we will get it just inside that blue line area there. The first 4 feet of the blue line, always difficult for both teams, keeping it in and making sure it gets out of the zone. Dangerous looking pass by Larkins. It gets just outside the blue, and it gets sent back to Wacer. Wacer goes cross ice to Martin. Martin has it deflected off a shin pad, going right to Wacer on the far wall. Wacer comes up through the neutral zone over to Cho. Cho enters the zone on the far side. Little bit of speed, gets a shot on McGinnis, and it's saved. And the rebound is tucked away side off the blocker yet again and steered aside by McGinnis. Comes to the blue line and not out, kept in by Kapka. McGinnis says, let's hold on for a whistle. And let's reset this whole play up. 17-15 left in the third. We'd like to thank Wheatland Funeral Service, Collins Corn, and West Toba Credit Union Limited for their sponsorship for this weekend's games here down at Blackjack Stewart Arena. Face-off is muddled up in the blue line, under the goal line there, where Pilot Mound's trying to gain control. They gain it for a couple of seconds. Ewart loses the puck to On, gets a shot. Kind of handcuffs McGinnis a bit, but he holds on for the save. Interesting shot by the AP player. Just kind of ducked under the blocker, but stayed out as it got stuck in McGinnis's pads. He inadvertently holds it, but he holds it for making sure it does not go into the net. They are searching for the puck, trying to find it. There it is. A couple more shakes. Tatarn and Cho taking the face-off. Cho wins it to Kapka. Kapka gets a shot, and he scores. Oh, I thought it went in, but it went off the side netting. Just under the blocker. Got just enough of that was McGinnis. Looking for that most important second goal by either team. This deadlock at 1 has been there for quite some time. Bear doesn't grab the loose puck before he gets out of the blue line. On, giving chase to the loose puck, and does so with great ease, causing a bit of issue. In front it comes, shot, save, rebound right in front, and it goes over the stick of Kapka and out of the neutral zone, and it will be no icing as he deflected it slightly. Bear giving chase to the loose puck to Kapka. Kapka turns around, throws it to Sufa. Sufa able to get it to the blue line and none farther. And there is the netminder, William Forrester, holding the puck for a face-off. So a couple of good chances by both teams there in the last minute. Either end, goalies have to be strong to the test to make sure they keep it a 1-1 hockey game. Face-off is won by Edge. Goes across to Hugo. Hugo up to the sidewall to Sufa. Sufa gets into the blue line. Gets checked at the blue line and goes offside. Falkovich using his speed to get around. Able to maintain the puck below the goal line. McKee is there to help out. McKee gets pinned along the boards by Tessier. And it gets sent all the way down. And we will have another icing call here. Puck will come down 200 feet away from where we have Jordy McGinnis, who is standing tall so far, maintaining his 1-1 hockey game. Face off to the left of Forrester. And won by Edge. Edge has won the face-off draw more here in the latter parts of the 20 minutes. Still playing a fairly decent and even game compared to what we saw last night, where we have a whistle here. I believe the net may have came across the goal line, and we might have had an issue with the megs and the moorings on the net. The officials are resetting it to the proper spot. And we'll get a face-off in the same place as we had before. All over again. Holland taking the face-off. Falkovich and McKee on the ice with him. The young Spitfires all together, the 10, 11, 12s. Callahazen losing the puck at the blue. Ostrowski gives chase. McGinnis unable to hold the puck behind the goal line. Bull does a quick 180, spins it around. Gets a bit of help from the forwards. Up it comes to McKee. McKee throws it up to Falkovich, just out of his reach. Martin's able to get to the loose puck first. But there is McKee, who gathers the loose puck. Gets inside the goal line. Under the goal line he goes. He gets checked by two Edge players, and Edge able to grab the loose puck and throw it out to neutral ice. There is Tynan Ewert. Tynan going D to D. Gets it up through the neutral zone under Tatarin's stick and skate. And we will have another icing call. 14:39 left here in the third period. Just a reminder, these are two flex games, not showcase games, of course, because we only have the two teams involved, but they will be considered regular season games. Each win will get you 3 points in the CSSHL. Face-off is won by Pilot Mound. It comes to the sidewall here, where Ewert gets it up to Delp. Delp gets stuck at the blue line. Thomas throws it in. McGinnis has it deflect off his stick in his pads, and the rebound is cleared aside. Rebound comes again, deflected behind the goal line to the far wall. There is Hansen. Hansen trying to get the puck out with Brett Tatarin. Tatarin throws it deep to Ewert. Ewert finding Delp on the sidewall. It goes high off the glass. Kapka unable to keep it in, and it gets sent out to the neutral zone. And there is Thomas. Thomas gets thrown to the ice by Ewert. Delp grabs the loose puck. Goes to the D-man. Hansen trying to get the puck out as well. They're getting hemmed in here yet again by the Edge School for Athletes. Shot on net and fanned on by Kapka. It goes across right out in front. McGinnis makes the save and steers the rebound away from harm. Inside it comes again, and there it is. Patrick with the tip-in shot from the pass below the goal line. I believe there was 5 tickets for watching there, all given to Pilot Mound players. They were standing still as Edge worked the inverted triangle below the goal line to get that second goal. Curtis Patrick on the receiving end. Mashenko and Thomas working down low for Edge. We have a 2-1 hockey game. This is something that Pilot Mountain hasn't seen all weekend, being behind. We'll see how they respond here in the next 13:32. Still lots of time left in this third period. Bull gets the puck in deep. Starting to see McDonald skate a little bit, get around there. It's kept in by Paul. Paul gets it down to McDonald. McDonald unable to keep it in. And it gets to Mashenko and Ostrowski. Ostrowski dumps it in deep. He goes in after the loose puck on Coffin. Coffin and Bull on the point. Coffin gives chase to the loose puck, gets it up to the blue line, none farther. Denrosh keeps it in, throws it into the skates of On. On gets the puck, throws it back to the sidewall. And there is McDonald gathering the loose puck. He skates into the neutral ice, and a big hit there by Wacer, taking out McDonald with the low body hit. Edge showing a little bit more confidence now that they've got the 2-1 hockey lead. Gets thrown up to Ewert. Ewert intercepts the puck, looking for some open ice, and finds the seam through the neutral zone, gets it over to Bear. Bear using the body, deflected in front away from Forrester's net, and behind the goal line it goes. Colby Bear looking for the puck. Gets it back to the point for Tatarin. Tatarin throws it to Colby Bear. Colby Bear back to Ewert on the point. Ewert with the shot just goes wide. Racer grabs the loose puck off the glass. It hits a carom off the boards. A little awkward. Tatarin keeps it in. Over to Garrett Elder. Elder tries to skate that to Bear, but it does not reach his target. Still in the zone here, as Edge is now getting hemmed in their zone. Unable to get the puck out. Forrester has to be careful with that deflection from Elder. It goes below the goal line. And Wacer gets it up to Munns. Munns, once again, unable to get it out of the zone. And it's kept in the zone by the Herd. Arthurson throws it in deep. It goes all the way around to Ewert. Ewert gets it in just out of the reach of Bear to Tatarin. Tatarin throws it in front, and it's in the slot just for a second, and then it gets dumped out of harm's way. Almost a minute and 20 seconds there. Hemmed in the Edge zone. We'll have an icing call, and the puck will come back into Edge territory for a face-off. Lots of great work around the perimeter, just unable to get that shot from the slot area. Face-off is kept inside the circle. One kept in by Coffin. Coffin with the shot. And there is William Forrester with the save with the glove. We'll do it all over again about 10 seconds later. Same face-off dot for both teams. One by Edge. Kapka has to go back and retrieve it. He gets it up to the sidewall, and Coffin is able intercepting the puck and goes back to the blue line. Kapka throws it back in. Coffin retreats, looks to go cross-ice pass as he does to Larkins. Larkins gets it up to McKee. McKee gets it back, tries to dump it in. It goes off a pair of shin pads. Where Coffin gets it now. He's able to get it in all the way. And Forrester's unable to keep it in there. There is Martin and Holland working on the loose puck out to Falkovich. It comes straight to Bull, but there is Callahazen making the interception on the pass. Kapka, a little bit of room as he skates with it. Cuts in front, gets the shot off, and there is McGinnis. Loose puck behind him. He doesn't know where it is, and it's cleared away by the forwards. He thought he had it. He thought he had it there for inside his pads was Jordy McGinnis, but it sneaks under him, behind him, and thankfully for the Pilot Mound Hockey Academy, they're able to get that loose puck away. Down for icing. They'll get a face-off and deep in their own end now. 10:20 left in the third. We have a 2-1 hockey game. Edge able to score that pivotal second goal by Patrick with 13:32 remaining. So time is starting to wind down for the Herd. They have to get the puck out of the zone here. Hazer with the shot, and it's deflected, and it will stay in the zone as it goes off the blocker of Jordan McGinnis. Fresh fuel and tires for the Herd here as we get some new forwards on the ice. Still rolling the six forwards. Wacer keeps it in, gets it up to Bear. Bear moves up the zone, cuts in the middle, gets a shot off, and the save made by Forrester. Hugo has the puck down low, gets it over to Wacer. Wacer gets it up in the air, able to get it to Mashenko. Mashenko gets it to Patrick, a 2-on-1. Great job by Ewert to keep the puck away from the middle of the ice. Ewert skating up through the blue line, gets it in, but all the way back it goes into Pilot Mound territory. Bull has to skate for it, gets it up to Bear. Bear gets it up to Elder. Elder just can't keep Tatarin on side and has to dump it in and go for a change. Wacer Gets the puck up to the neutral zone, just out of the reach of Ostrowski. Ostrowski loses it to Bear. Bear's trying to get it in the zone, and it hits a player in the shins. Back to Coffin it goes. Coffin's got a bit of room. He's able to skate it in. Bit of a bump there by both players. No harm, no foul. There's Elder coming in, trying to exchange some paint with Wasser. Gets the puck to his fellow defenseman Denroche, up to Falkovich, who intercepts the puck, but is unable to keep it and control. Goes all the way down into Pilot Mound territory, where they'll set up the breakout. The 10, 11, 12 squad is on the ice. Falkovich gets it up to Holland. McKee gets checked at the blue line. No offsides. Puck is still loose at the blue line. McKee's keeping it in. He's able to get stick checked there once and twice. He throws it down deep to Falkovich. Falkovich gets checked there by Cho. Denroche grabs the loose puck. They're able to get it to the sidewall, and up in the air it goes. And we'll have an icing call here as Uritt gets the puck below the red line. 8:09 left in the third period. It's still a 2-1 hockey game here in favor of the Edge School for Athletes. On a goal from Patrick here at the 13:32 mark. Jordy McGinnis having some issues with some of his rebound control, but nonetheless, he's only allowed just the 2 goals in. Face-off is taken by Edge, and it's thrown deep into Pilot Mound territory. There's Munns working with against Larkins. Puck comes out. There is Kapka grabbing the loose puck along the walls. Throws it in front, right into the slot, and it gets cleared away by Paul. Paul gets the puck. Gets checked off the puck there, but is able to get it up to Kapka, where he intercepts it at the goal line, red line. Big body check against the big player in maroon. McDonald fighting for the loose puck. He gets checked by Kapka. Kapka down low, working in that corner spot. 2-on-2 hockey. Just can't get the vantage point on the vision. We do apologize on there. Looking to move the puck. Officials lost, going to move the puck. It's free. It's moving. They got it. They got stuff going on now. And Pilot Mountain's able to retrieve that loose puck. Out they come. 4-on-2. Kalujic back to Uritt. Uritt with the shot, and a great save by Forrester off the blocker. And that'll be sent all the way down. And we will have another icing call with just under 7 to go. Tynan Uritt on the 4-on-2 there. Elects to take the low shot on the blocker. Bit of a screen. Forrester fights it off to make the save. Face off to the right of Forrester. It'll be Tatarin taking the face off. Wins the draw back to Bull. Bull sends it in deep. It's in there along the half wall. Bit of a battle between Wasser. Comes out to Tatarin and a shot. And the save made by Forrester. And the puck comes out to the neutral zone. Going D to D is Pilot Mountain, just under the stick of Bull. He's got to be careful. Callahazen takes a shot. And there is Jordy McGinnis with the save. And he holds on without a rebound. 6:30 left here in the third period. Yes, it's still cold here in Blackjack Stewart Arena. You can still see your breath. Thank you, Old Man Winter, for showing up one day early. But mind you, it's December 8th, so I mean, what else can you expect? Face-off is won over to Wasser with the shot on, and it's kept and held there by Jordy McGinnis. We'll do it all over again 5 seconds later. I think there's a small icicle forming on the bottom of my nose. And they got to learn to make iPads out of rubber. Handles out of rubber, because metal does not work well when it's minus 15. But the boys are playing a hot game here. A lot of battles being tested. Emotions being left on the ice. Good, clean fun. A little bit of rubbing, a little bit of racing. It's Sunday. Boys are playing a good game here between both squads. Puck comes to the neutral end. Intercepted there for a second by Elder. Elder giving chase to Wasser. Wasser loses the puck. Unable to get that pass to Callahazen. Callahazen gets it up. Coffin breaks his stick. He has to go off and get a new weapon or a new change altogether. Edge just not able to control the puck in their end right now. They're getting hemmed in by the big line of Colby Bear, Tatarin, and now Falkovich. Comes out to Ostrowski. Ostrowski unable to get it to Bull. Bull sends it over to Ewert. Ewert getting some speed. He's all by his lonesome. Going around. Puts the brakes on. Waits for reinforcements. Off the boards to Bear. Bear loses the puck. And here we have a breakaway for Ostrowski. Him and McGinnis. And he scores! Colby Bear loses the puck on his stick. And Jaden Ostrowski has a 150-foot ticket to paradise. Straight down First Avenue. Beating Jordy McGinnis on the blocker side. 3-1 is your score with 5:21 left here. Ostrowski with the third goal of the game here for the Edge School. It's dumped in there deep. Pilot Mound running out of time here. They got about 5.5 left before they got to get anything mustered up. Just not getting any quality shots from the middle of the ice. Lots of perimeter shots due to the fact that the Edge School's defense has not given up much in the middle. We'll get a face-off on the outside here. Just under 5 to go. 3-1 is your score. A good response by the Edge School battling Pilot Mound here. Probably catching Pilot Mound off guard with their ill focus. Just unable to maintain the speed and the tenacity they had from Saturday night's game. Nonetheless, there is a battle ensuing along the far boards. A couple of players being built out there. There is Keelan Holland trying to get it up. He loses it to Bull and Larkins over to Falkovich. Falkovich got some space. Gets it up to the red line. Gets it inside to Thomas. Thomas gets bumped by McKee. McKee gets it over to Falkovich. Shot on. It's waffled away. There is Kalujic. Kalujic giving chase to the loose puck. Throws it in deep to McKee. McKee throws it up to the point where Bull's at. Bull throws it in, but it's intercepted by Martin. Martin gets it over to Thomas, and Thomas elects to dump it in and go for a change. McGinnis stops the puck below the net. Just under 4 to play here. 3-1 is your score. Time is ticking for the Herd. They have to get going here if they want to put a 2-spot on the scoreboard. McDonald gets checked there by 3 Edge players. Just nowhere to go. The goal scorer, Ostrowski, goes inside, outside. Gets a shot off over to On, but just unable to get it to the net as it goes off a pair of shin pads. Puck is sent down low to Ewert. Ewert goes below the goal line. He decides to get some speed, just unable to get it to his forward there in Paul, and it gets sent back inside the zone of the Herd. Paul gets the puck up to the blue line. He's all by himself, 1-on-3. Carries it in deep, able to get it in deep. And he gets checked there by 2 Edge players. There is Elder and Tatarin battling for the loose puck. Squirts out to the center, but through the slot it goes and out of harm's way. Dumped in high by Edge. It's quickly taken there by Ewert. Ewert looking for a release pass. Everyone's skating north and south away from him, just not able to get a good passing lane. Almost intercepted there by Edge. Bear unable to get the loose puck to Tarn. Battles there against the boards with Ewert. The puck is loose. Gets thrown back into the skates. There it comes in front. Great save by McGinnis. Kicking out the right pad. Just in time. Another shot comes off the knob of the stick. And it gets over the net and over to the glass. Tessier keeps it in. Looking across ice, and that's quickly intercepted by Colby Bear. He's got a bit of speed against Denroche. Denroche, active stick, able to get that puck off Colby Bear. Now it's Elder. Elder going in deep below the goal line, looking for a pass. He goes to the blue line, shot on, save made by Forrester, rebound, and it's blocked there by Sufa. Sufa gets it to Coffin and none farther. In front it comes. And Elder just gets it deflected before it hits Forrester. Back to the point to Larkins. Larkins back to Bear. And the shot and the save made by Forrester, and he holds on with a whistle ensuing on 39. Left here in the third period, a bit of offense by the Herd. They realize time is of the essence, and Edge is very happy with reaching the red line and just dumping it in. We'll see if Jordy leaves the net here for the extra attacker. Edge is able to get the puck to the blue line, kept in by Coffin. Coffin throws it in deep. Ostrowski's going to be first to the loose puck for Edge. He lightly deflects it back to Wasser. Wasser gets the puck. Callahazen waiting on the boards, but instead they elect to throw it into the neutral ice. Coffin has to retreat. It gets it over to Larkins. Pass is not accepted, and it gets all the way down the ice for Edge. Once again, Edge looking just to get out of the zone, and they do so. 1 minute remaining here in the third period. Just unable to muster any type of proven attack. Callahazen gets the puck into the Pilot Mound zone, gets a shot deflected by Ewart, and it gets sent to the far wall where Ball has to retrieve it. Gets it up to the side wall to McKee. McKee just can't get it in. Passed over the blue, and McGinnis has to steer that puck aside. Here comes Holland and Falkovich. Up to McKee it comes. McKee's able to get it past Wacer. A one-on-one, but we get a penalty called here on the side boards. A bit of a muck-up where we have players leaving the ice, not even going into the zone. Callahazen is the culprit. We'll see what the call is. And it's going to be a 5-minute major for cross-checking and a game misconduct right along the boards, right in front of the Pilot Mound bench. Callahazen just gives a bivouacking cross-check style. And it's a 5-on-4 for the remainder of this game. We'll see if Pilot Mound's able to score a quick one to make it a 3-2 game. Shot from the point, deflected. Patrick unable to get out of the zone. Right on net, goes to Forrester, and he makes a save. McDonald with the loose puck to Kalujic. Over to Bull. Bull with the shot. Gets deflected yet again to the corner. 10 left on the scoreboard. McDonald very laissez-faire with the puck below the net. Shot on, and it's deflected yet again. Not able to get it on net. And there you have it. The Edge School for Athletes coming back on the Sunday and defeating the Pilot Mound Hockey Academy 3-1 on the Sunday match. So they go 1-1, both teams this weekend. Pilot Mound definitely had the better of the two games on Saturday night, and Edge taking advantage of the lackluster performance and energy, and the energy level we did not see from the Herd compared to last night. Lots of watching, lots of play that just wasn't completed. Poor passing, and the skating just wasn't there. Coach McConnell was very worried about a game like this, and sure enough, it showed up. 3-1 is your score. Edge School for Athletes on top versus Pilot Mound. We'd like to thank everybody for joining us here at the Blackjack Stewart Arena and everywhere else on our stream feeds on Facebook and on YouTube. Thank you very much for joining us. Have yourselves a great rest of the Sunday. And thanks for watching on ASTV and Pilot Mound Hockey Television Network, your source for amateur sports.